regularly used special character to match with the special character. So this time let me have a text equal to please visit www.google.com. Okay, cool. Now in order to in order to match with the pattern, what I have to do is pattern equal to, see, in order to match with W, I should write 3W. Okay, and there is a dot, right? If I use dot, what this really mean? Which means it can match any character, right? But I don't want to match it with any character. I want to match exactly with dot character. So to remove the specialness of that butler character, we use backslash. Okay, Google again dot. So to remove that specialness, backslash dot com. Okay, so this is a pattern. Now if I use, let's say, matched equal to re dot find all. So get me all the matches of this respective pattern of this text, comma, text. If I do a print or colon, match text is this matched. Okay. If I execute this, it would find exactly, see, match text is what? www.google.com. So but if I don't use this, for example, still you will get it. Why? Why? Because dot matches with any character, right? But originally, when you are working on a project, generally we should not use dot like this. Okay, this time what will happen? Okay, let me give a scenario where it does the same thing. Let's say this one example. In another example, let me have invalid text. For example, let's say this time www dot, let's say, hash 3 for example, and hash. But this is invalid, right? Instead of this Google, you have a Yahoo, for example. So this time it is clear that when I trigger this, you had a first pattern, like you had a okay. Why it is not matching with this? Because you had a Google word, exactly it is matching. But in real time, see, I don't care about Google or Yahoo or any other patterns, right? Let's say www.yahoo.com. So this is also one of the website. So now that in the given text, right, we need to find all the website addresses, for example. So this time this time it would work only for Google, but this pattern is not uniquely this is not a unique pattern for every matching with every web page or every address, actually web address. Okay, so for this we have a character classes. So that's where we ended up with this. So to match with those things, we have a character class. Okay, cool. So I think this is too early to discuss W and all, but since we already came across, right? So let me use uh, let me write a pattern to match with any of the no web address. So here, now that what is the word here? www. Okay, to match with this is a character class. So when I want to match with a word, right? In the regular expression character class, when I want to match with a word, so I should be using small w, backslash w. Okay, here. So backslash w. So if I use backslash w, so what it will exactly match? It will only exactly match with exactly match with only one character. Okay, but if you want to again, just now we have seen repetitions, right? 0 or more, 1 or more. So what is it? Plus, right? Cool. So plus means 1 or more repetitions. Okay, and so what is the, so which means See, W means, okay, no problem. Let me write a pattern and then I'll explain you. No problem. W W plus. So W means word character, alphanumeric character. So when I say alphanumeric character, right? So it matches with any alphabet or numbers. So here, for example, the first character. Let's say, for example, the very first one. It matches with anything. But if I go ahead and find, right, you will get every word. Please visit, because it match. You just put backslash plus. That's it. It matches with everything. Did you see that? It matched with everything else actually. Understood? But what is the expected thing actually? So I am not expecting this. Okay. So what I'm expecting is I want to match with only these characters. Okay. So let me explain you in a very easiest way. Imagine, cool. So this is a word. So in order to match with, so slash w means it will only match with one word, meaning one letter. Okay. And if I want to match with more letters, so like how many are there? See, after W, we have two more W, right? W, 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 three doubles we have, right? So, place. Okay. It exactly matches with, so let me, it matches with this W, W, W. Understood? Okay. Let me also give an example. Slash W. What it what it exactly match, right? It matches only with the so if I do a find all, right? Find all means it matches with any occurrence of the thing. So www dot www google.com. If you use just but when I use normal W, which means only one letter, only one character. For example, this time it is just W. Let us uh, let us remove this. Oh, find all. We have used find all, right? So find all means it will give you all occurrences. Let us decode this. Cool. So this is a word character. When you want to work with word, backslash W plus it matches with www dot ww, and in order to match with dot, right? If you want to match with dot, so what we will be using is backslash dot. Okay, cool. Again word means again w plus backslash w plus. What it exactly match? It will match with this. Okay, cool. Again I want to match with dot. Dot means again this one. Com again w plus only. W plus will match the word. W plus matches the word. What word it will match? It matches exactly com. Cool? Yeah. So now your pattern exactly those. See, W plus done. Next, if you want to match with the dot, you should use this. If you want to match with the Google, you should use Google, Yahoo, whatever it is. The pattern will be this. And if you want to match with dot, backslash dot. And if you want to match with com, the last variable, the last word. Okay. So this this would exactly match with the, this would exactly match with google.com, yahoo.com, right? But this will ignore. This is an invalid pattern. This is not a valid pattern. Let's say www3 yahoo star com. That's not a valid address. If I copy and paste it into the browser in the URL section, right? So it would fail because that's not a valid address. So I need all the valid address of the given text. Okay, I can do this. So if I go ahead and execute this time, right? Did you see that? It fetched the required stuff. Even if you add one more email address, let's say one more address, mail.google.com, for example. So this is also valid valid mail address, right? So what is your Gmail ID URL? This is the one. If you execute this, this also you also get one more. Understood? So which means whatever, like this time only you had a three valid magic patterns, but when it comes to textbook, right, in textbook you will have a number of URLs that will be given as a reference. If you want to fetch all the reference of the URLs, so there's a pattern to match. Okay, cool. Okay, so for example, as I mentioned, right, so hash w means it can match with any character, any alphanumeric. For example, let's say um, www.123.com, for example, right, Kamal? So this case, this is a valid address. If I execute this, still you should get it, because see, W, it matches with the alphanumeric. Alphanumeric means what? Alphabet as well as numeric letters. And what is the pattern that you, what is the text you are saying? Come again. Let's say 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. 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 Here, special character like this. Let's say some text. Okay. So this time, this is not a valid one. Why? Because it matched with this word. This is okay. 1, 2, 3 is fine because it's a word. Slash W plus means word character. It matched with any word. Okay. Dot also matched because we have the in the pattern, right? So this got matched. Those, see, the first one got matched 1, 2, 3. The hash, the backward slash dot matched with this, and backward slash W matched with this data. Okay, and dot also matched. But when it comes to this, these are special characters, right? But what is our next pattern? Next pattern is it should be uh, backward slash W plus, which means that should be a word character. Since this is not, this is a word character, this would not match. If you want to, if you execute this, that should be ignored because of the pattern got not matched. Did I answer your question, Kamal? Right. So there are so many are available. So what I'm expecting from everyone is that you should practice many examples, so that you will get to know different kind of questions, and you can also have a little bit of hands-on on this. All right. So next one is non-word. Okay. Oh, okay. Come on. We had to start from this one actually, but we got diverted since we have other use case where we need to get all the valid URL addresses, right? Cool. So the first one is, okay, the text is, all right. So now let's understand with the character class. So pattern exactly looks pattern equal to string. We should be using open and closed, square brackets. If I use, let's say, A, B, C, for example. So what is really mean is it only matches with single character of A or B or C. Only these three characters only. Understood? So in this, let's say let's not give a full word. Oh, okay. This should not be inside inside this. Okay, cool. Here pattern is what? Pattern is character class ABC. It matches with only one character. Okay, A or B or C. Understood? In this, what we have actually, what is the matched character? If I use this regular expression, the matched character is what? Only A, right? Because since I am not using A to Z means it matches every character from like A to Z. But here I clearly specify, hey, don't match everything in the alphabet, but only match these letters, A or B or C. If I, let's say, if I made match text is re dot find all, for example, pattern, comma, text. If I just print what it got exactly matched. So in this text, what is a match? Only A. Match text is, if I exclude this, it exactly match with only one letter. Understood? And for example, if I had a couple of other words as well, right? Let's say India is all right. If I exclude this time it would get me all the matched letters. See, since it is matching with A, B, C, right? Meaning, see, in the first, it matched with A, added to the list. Again, it keep on going. Again, A got matched, put here. Again, B, B matched, put here. Again, A got matched. E didn't match. Why? Because E is not in the E not in the character class. A matched with A. Keep it here. And keep going, keep going. Okay, I got only C. Keep it in the tray. And after that, none got matched. Correct? None got matched because it is not a part of A or B or C. That's why it is not matched. Okay, cool. Now, so this is to understand with say meaning whatever you specify, only those characters. Let's say if you specify, let's say with this is like alphabets, right? Once again, in the pattern. In one example, let me derive everything so that it will be easy to understand. I will name ABC pattern. Okay, this time match ABC pattern equal to ABC pattern. Cool. Next one, A to Z pattern. Same thing. This time A to Z pattern. So if you want to give A to Z, A dash Z, which means it would match with any character between A and Z. So this time it would get all it would get all the characters. Matches all characters. So matches with all characters between A to Z. But only one character. Only one character. Okay. Oh, cool. But here, what really happens when I do let's say when I check with this pattern in the string, as I mentioned, see, except capital I, remaining everything got matched. even except capital I and the space actually. Do you also see the space right here? So except space and capital I, it matches with every letter. So it will fetch every letter. Okay. So if I do a same example, this time it is a pattern, A to Z matched. Okay, A to Z pattern. Okay, A to Z matched text. So here the pattern is this. Okay, find all. Cool. So what is complaint? It's not happy with it. ABC text list. Find okay, no problem. Find all. Enter. So this time, if you just print matched small a to small z, text is az matched text. Okay, cool. If you go ahead and execute this, it's not happy with type string. Where is it? Line number. What is the line number? 138. So it's not happy with this. Oh, okay, come on. So this is not a text actually. I should be using this pattern name. All right. Did you see something here? See in the first pattern match using this ABC characters, it only matches the A and B and C. Like whatever the available inside this text, it got all the data and store into this list. But when it comes to A to Z, except capital I and except capital I and space, right? It matches each and every character. Since it's a what is the method? Method is find all. But when you use, for example, let's say when you use let us search, right? You will only get the first result. Okay, but never mind. But when it comes to real time, so we need to get all the matched characters all get all the matched patterns in the real time examples. Okay, that's why we are learning this way. Cool. Next, so in this, let me now we are clear that with ABC and let's say uh, small h to small z. But what if your text is having uppercase letters, right? Let us also do this. Let's say A to Z, capital A to Z pattern, for example, equal to this time your pattern is character class capital A to capital Z. Okay, so this matches any characters but between capital A to capital Z. But only one, as I mentioned, but only one character. So that's why it is matching with only one characters, not words. Okay, cool. But in this example, let's say A to Z pattern, for example, A to Z pattern equal to, oh, this should be R, not F. Okay, it matches with capital A to capital Z, any character, but only one character. If I try applying this pattern in this example, text data, right? It only matches with only one character, which is capital I, because capital I is between A to Z, capital A and capital Z. So okay, let me use this. Match text equal to re dot find all. Okay, what is the pattern name? Capital A to capital Z, comma. What is the text? What is the text? What is the text name? Text. Cool. Match text. is curly brace A to capital Z match text. Cool. If I execute this time, did you see this? Only I. Why? Why only I? Why not anything else actually? Because it does not have any other uppercase letters. So if I add one more, for example, India is a beautiful country to live. So visit. For example, let's say. So what now this time for this pattern, what is the matched text actually? So matched text is I S VISIT. Okay. So this is how we should learn, pattern matching examples. With take one example, do apply multiple stands so that you will get familiar with the things. Okay. So output. Okay, cool. Now let us do one more stunt with there's like backslash W. So most likely D. Okay. One more thing we need to check. One more very useful pattern. Let us do this. Now I want to find the numbers in that text. For example, let's say uh, all the numbers. Let's say matched numbers. For example, uh, let's say you have numbers India 200, beautiful. Let's say 500, for example, or some number, very big number, or some number. Let's say uh, some numbers, some junk numbers, I can say. Okay. Now from this example, what you want to do is you need to get all the numbers in this text actually. Okay, this is a text. You want to get all the numbers. So for that, what we have a digit character. So when you have a digit character, by using digit character, you can fetch all the occurrence of the digits. So if you understood this backward slash W, right? W plus. So W means what it will do? It would matches with alphanumeric and along with underscore character. But when it comes to this, uh, you know, D, right? Backward slash D. When you're working, for example, when you're working with the backward slash D. So what it will do is it will matches with the digit character. But when you do a backward slash D, only one digit. So if you find, let's say, so this is a pattern. This is a, of course, it's an invalid pattern. So what this will do is it will get me all the numbers 2 comma 0 comma 0 comma 5 comma 0 comma meaning since it's only slash D. Slash D means matching with only one digit character. Okay, but if you want to get the word like the particular number, so what you will be using is slash D plus. So what this will exactly match? This match with slash D means digit character, meaning numbers. So meaning between 0 to 9, any number. It matches with between 0 to 9, any number. Okay, but plus means 0 or more times. Okay, so this can be, let's say, it can start with digit, but this can be more digits also. Understood? So this case, two more digits. This is matched, and this time five more digits. It got matched. Seven more digits. So slash D means it can match with any character, any character of the digit. Okay, cool. Now match text equal to re dot find all. Now you need to find all the occurrence of the pattern. So pattern comma pattern is pattern name is what? Your pattern is ABC pattern. I don't want to name which does not make sense to this example. Let me update this name, yes, pattern comma text. All right. So in this example, what we are doing, we have created a regular expression and applied to a particular text. If I go ahead and print, what is a matched pattern, right? Matched pattern is, right, matched text. So if I go ahead and execute this time, you would get all the numbers in a list actually. So only we have three, right? 200, five, some number of zeros, and 7, 6. Only these three got matched. Okay. But when you replace this, when you do this, it would only match with only single digit character. So what you will be, your output will be 2 comma 0 comma 0 comma 5 comma. Let us do this way. But this does not make any sense actually. When when you even if you get all the digits, like what you want to do with the digits, right? Doesn't care. But when you want to do this kind of use case, you should use dplace. So zero or more occurrence of, sorry, one or more occurrence of the digit character. So it matches with each and every digit character, and it would return the list of digit characters. This is what you need. Okay. So these two are very widely used, and so these are very widely used ones. If you want to get only the, for example, if you want to use space, let's say we want to play with the space character, you want to see how many spaces are there, for example, right? How many spaces are there? So that's a very what we can say, very rare case. But in order to match with something, we can use backward slashes. It will match with space and tab both. Okay, I think at least you can try with that example. Anyway, I'll be sharing all this, right? So you just try yourself, since most of the things I thought in the session. So rest of the things, please try it out and see whether you can make it. But at least the expectation is that what are the examples that I have covered with this in this session, right? So try with a different text. Let's say try with different text, write your pattern and apply it, and try to understand. Also take a notes. All right. So that's all, guys. So for now, if you have any questions, we can feel free to discuss. Otherwise, we are good for the day. All right. Any questions for now?